How to write your life vision. Hey everybody, my name is Tyler Lloyd and this is my YouTube channel where I document my personal development journey and all that I learned along the way. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, you're awesome. I appreciate you and welcome back. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can write your life vision, an exercise that I went through several years ago and found to be very, very beneficial. And once I had my life vision written, I actually read it every single morning. It's a good way for me to start my day and orient myself. What am I working towards? What is the life that I want to create for myself? You might say you want to manifest for yourself. I tend to not use manifest because I want to be an active participant in creating my life vision, but to each their own. You can use whatever words you want around creating the life that you want to live. But in order to create the life that you want to live, you first have to define it. So I'm going to walk you through a series of exercises to be able to create and write your own life vision. And at the end of this video, I will read you my life vision to give you an example of what one could look like. But it should be your life vision and written for you. Because this video is going to have a series of exercises, I recommend that you have a pen and paper, something to write with, so you can work along with me. Maybe you'll watch this video all the way through and then return to it, hit that pause button so you can actually do each one of these things. So the first thing that I want you to do, to write out, to think through, is to reflect on what aspects of your life are important to you now, or that you want to be important to you. And this is the most general question that I have, but what comes to mind when I say that? Maybe you already have a dream job, a life's purpose. Write that down. Maybe you know that you want to teach art to children with developmental disabilities. Perfect. Write that down. Maybe you just know that you want to live somewhere out in the country. Write that down. That you want to have a big family. Write that down. Anything that you automatically know that you want to be part of your life, write it down. And now we're going to go area by area and think through what you want to create in your life. So for each one of these categories, write out a few sentences of what you want to create in your life. What do you want for health and fitness? What do you want for your career? How do you want your finances to look? Your love life, your general relationships with family and with friends. Parenting, do you want to be a parent? What type of parent? What do you want that to look like? Your spiritual life, and this could be an actual religion that you practice, spiritual practices, or just any way that you connect to the greater world around you. Maybe it's spending time out in nature, doing yoga, whatever that means for you. Your emotional life. How do you want to feel every single day? What emotions do you want to create for yourself? What character traits do you want to foster? And then lastly, your intellectual life. What do you do day in and day out to learn? To learn new skills, to meet new people, learn about the world around you. What does that look like for you in your intellectual life? So take a minute to work through each one of these. Just jot down a few sentences, and it doesn't have to be perfect because what you're creating here is a living document. We're going to put it all together into a cohesive idea and life vision, but whatever you write will change. I have tweaked my life vision over the past few years as I've been reading it every single morning that maybe something no longer fits, or I want to word it a little bit differently so it resonates with me more. So you don't have to get this perfect right now. We're just putting down some ideas. Next, I want you to think about your dream home. What does your dream home look like? Where is it? Are you in a city, in the suburbs, in the country? What country are you in? What is surrounding your home? What is in your home? Maybe you have a preferred style of home. Do you have a color that you envision your house being? What do you see when you open the door? What does the kitchen look like? Dream big here, but also dream realistically. I want all of these things that you're thinking about to be things that are attainable. I want you to really aspire to create the life you want to live, but make sure that it's something that you truly want to live, not some glitz and glamoury life that maybe you think that you want to live, but something that truly resonates with you. So if you want to really live in a giant mansion, have at it. You can live in a castle for all I care. But if you would rather live in a modest home, in a community that supports you and you feel connected to, maybe write that. You can maybe see where I'm going to be saying that I want to live. So work through that. And then now that you've got your home all figured out, what does your perfect day look like? And this isn't a vacation day. No, this isn't a perfect day where you're escaping from your normal life. This is a normal day. A normal day in your life, but it's exactly how you would want it to be. Maybe it's a Tuesday. So what does that look like for you? When do you wake up? How do you spend the first few hours of your day? Who is there with you? When do you eat? What are you eating? When you commute to work, what does that commute look like? When you arrive to your work, your career, your vocation, your hobby, what is it? How is that structured throughout the day? Are you meeting with lots of people or working on your own? When you left your home, what was the community like that you were commuting through? When you return back to your home, what does your evening look like? How is that structured? Are you out hanging out with friends, socializing, or do you prefer a quiet evening at home? What's your evening routine look like? How do you wind down? And then, when do you go to sleep? Think through all of this. Walk through a perfect day, hour by hour, the day that you would want to live on repeat and be completely happy with. Now you put it all together, and I'm going to show you what that looks like for my life vision, but some things to keep in mind as you're putting it together. Don't write in the future tense. Write in the present tense. This is the life vision that you want to create, but you need to structure it like you already have it. So when you're reading it, it resonates more with you. Rather than saying that you will be fit and healthy, you are fit and healthy. Rather than saying that you will have a successful career in finance, you have a successful career in finance. Even give your job title. The more details and concrete information that you can put into this, the better, but you don't have to have it all nailed down right now. So I'm going to read for you my life vision, and I also will link to it down below where I will post this on my website so you can borrow it, copy it, paste it, rip it apart, structure it, and make it fit you. But I want whatever you create to be a life vision that resonates with you. So without further ado, here is my life vision. I am a husband, father, brother, son, and friend. I'm an environmentalist, photographer, explorer, and storyteller. Each day I wake up and declare my intention for the day to create the highest quality of life for myself and loved ones, and to help others do the same. My day starts by honoring my body and mind. I work out, stretch, and prime my body for a lifetime of health. I have a healthy body that empowers me to bring my goals, ideas, and passions into reality. I have a body that allows me to be fully there for the ones I love. In the morning calm, I take time to steady my mind and reflect on all there is to be grateful for. My morning routine primes me for the day. Before starting work, I spend time with Michelle and our children. When I spend time with them, I'm fully present. Everything in my life has its place, time, and priority. When I'm with my family, I'm with them completely. They are my #1 priority. Michelle and I have a deep and loving relationship. We are partners in all respects. We put each other first and constantly work to support the other person to the best of our abilities. Michelle helps me free up my time so I can focus on the things I am passionate about, the things that bring us financial freedom, but also better the lives of others. I support Michelle's emotional well-being. I provide her with loving kindness and affirmation. I let her know that she is more than enough and capable of anything. The first several hours of my workday are focused. I do my best work first thing in the morning. This work is planned out days or weeks ahead of time. Around 11 a.m., I begin having meetings and collaborating with others. Each day, I push myself to solve difficult problems. I am out in my community. I study the world around me and look for inspiration and happiness. Whenever possible, I am a source of inspiration and happiness for others. I have distinguished myself as a world-class filmmaker and storyteller. I help others achieve their highest quality of life through my ability to convey information, tell stories, and connect with others. I am upstanding and resolute in my actions. I am someone that others have total confidence in. I'm a trusted leader at home, at work, and in my community. Every day, I strive to learn something new and expand my worldview. I challenge myself to grow and to live up to my fullest potential. I surround myself with smart and creative people who support and encourage my growth. At 5 p.m., I am done with work. The rest of the day is for fostering deeper relationships and recharging. During the week, I only work Monday through Thursday. My weekends are for exploring new ideas and places with the people I care about. I love spending time in nature and near water. I love food, everything from street food to the finest restaurants, as long as the food was prepared with quality ingredients and love. I make a lot of food at home and entertain guests regularly, as our home is a fun, welcoming, and loving environment. We live in a simple home on a quiet street. Our home is close to a grocery store, coffee shop, and a few different ethnic restaurants, and a farmer's market. Our house isn't large, but it makes good use of the space. It has hardwood floors, lots of character, and a kitchen that inspires me to cook and entertain my family and friends. There are enough rooms for everyone who lives there to have their own space, but an inviting common space for everyone to come together. Our house is clean and orderly, filled only with the things that bring us happiness. There is art throughout the house, some of it mine and Michelle's, but much of it from travel and friends. We have a lot of indoor plants and a garden with abundant vegetables and flowers. We take at least 1 month-long vacation a year to a new place, be it a country or region of the world. Our vacations are centered around exploring other cultures, enjoying delicious food, and spending time outside. By most respects, we are wealthy, yet we do not live in excess. We have a level of wealth that allows us to do the things we love and value. We value experiences and relationships more than things. I have developed a personal practice that helps me connect to the world. Each day, I meditate. Each day, I read short spiritual passages. Each day, I spend time in nature. I feel and touch the soil. I breathe fresh air. I let the sun shine on my skin. I play in the rain. I embrace the hot and cold. Every day, my heart is filled with happiness and gratitude. What good shall I do today? And that is it. This is my life vision, something that I read every single morning. This is the life that I want to create. Some of these things I already have. Some of these things I don't yet have, but I see that they are very possible and I am working towards them. So if you enjoyed this video, if you found value in it and you think others will find value in it, please leave a comment and give it a thumbs up. I think that this exercise is extremely valuable, so I want others to hear about it as well. So thank you very much for spending time with me today in this video. It's a little bit different than what I usually do, but all my videos center around personal development, what I've learned so I can share it with you so that hopefully you can live your best life and figure out what that means for you. Thank you very much. Maybe you'll like these videos, but rather than watching another YouTube video, I would encourage you to do this exercise. See you later. Bye.